So if you've ever seen my videos before, this will come as no surprise, but I'm a big fan of doing random ass side quests, and my friend Brooke messaged me and she said, "Hey buddy, could I ask you a favor?" So immediately I was like, what am I getting myself into? And she said, "What's your songwriting capacity at the moment?" I said, "I'm writing lots, so what did you have in mind?" She said, "I'm hoping that you could write a song for an engagement party for my friend Adele and her fiance Mike." So she sent through a bunch of details about these people that I've never met before, and I thought, fuck it. You know what, Mike and Adele? I'm gonna fucking write you a banging engagement song. If engagement songs weren't a thing before, they're gonna be a thing after this song that I write for you guys. Just you wait.
So initially, I really didn't have that much to go off except for the text messages Brooke had sent me, and she pretty much just covered the basic details, like the fact they both worked as doctors, they met through a friend of Mike's who Adele actually used to date, and like Mike loves Star Wars and Adele hates it. So keeping all of this in mind, it was a little bit hard to get started.
Somebody pop the champagne like it's time to celebrate. I just heard the news, these kids are getting engaged. You see my guy Mike finally got his wheels spinning, plucked up the courage, asked his girl to stick with him for life.
This is like fucking some of this shit, I'm like, how am I supposed to write this into a song? I heard that Mike likes Star Wars, Adele likes baking, they both like each other. They both like love making. Oh, Jesus Christ, God. Nothing says I love you like you're the one, except for maybe lightsabers and Obi-Wan.
Like I said, it was a slow start.
I think what's tricky about this is like, I don't know these people. I've only got these messages that like Brooke has sent through to me, and they're like random things like Mike likes Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, and Adele likes baking, and just kind of like all these random details.
I figured at this point that if I was going to be able to pull this off, I was going to need a little bit more help from Brooke. So I texted her to see what else she could give me.
One time when we were in year 9, I called Adele a slut. Adele gave herself short-sightedness from studying, and now she has to wear glasses. What? What is that? What is that?
Seeing how truly unhelpful Brooke was, I decided I needed to turn to an alternative source of inspiration.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Surely not.
No, I am your father.
Did anyone else see that coming? So I've kept going on it. I think I've got a hook down now. I've got a second verse. Not a first verse, just a second verse.
I mean, no disrespect with what I'm about to say, but I was up on Instagram just the other day, and goddamn, let me tell you, Mike's a lucky man, cause Adele was looking picture perfect up in that frame.
And that definitely, I don't know, I just don't think that really works as the first verse. It works better as a second verse, so.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of... Hang on.
So I've been going at this pretty much all day now. I think I'm getting closer. His name is Mike. Her name's Adele. They are a couple of kids and they fell in love and now they're engaged. Whoop, whoop, dee, whoop, dee, whoop.
Yeah, look. It was at this point I decided I'd throw in the towel and call it a day. But as I lay there on my bed and drifted off to sleep for a little afternoon siesta, something crazy happened. I had a dream about Anakin Skywalker pod racing, and when I woke up, I finished the song.
Now in a galaxy not so very far away, there was a couple of kids who decided to take a risk on each other. And damn, I'm happy to say congrats Mike and Adele on your engagement, cause it's harder than it seems to find a human being who you want to spend the rest of your days with. I guess it pays to have a partner who understands it's tough when you work in the emergency department. But then again, and I hate to say this, maybe love is blind, cause back in the day when Adele did her HSC, she gave herself myopia and now needs glasses to see. And while we're speaking on back in the day, I heard Brooke called you a slut once back in 9th grade. But ain't it funny how the times have changed and the tables have turned, cause now you're getting engaged. Like, let's run away and start a life together, cause I can think of another place that I'd rather be than holding you in my arms, laying under the palms in a little house down by the sea. Nothing says I love you like saying I do, except for maybe lightsabers in the living room singing, doctor, doctor, can you give me the news? I got a bad case of loving you. Now I mean no disrespect with what I'm about to say, but I was up on Instagram just the other day, and goddamn, let me tell you, Mike's a lucky man, cause Adele was looking picture perfect up in that frame. And let me get this straight, you kids met through a friend who's gonna be his best man but used to be her ex-man? Am I the only one who's got a whole lot of these questions? But then again, maybe that's just fate. And if I'm not mistaken, sometimes opposites attract, like Padme and Anakin when the clones attacked, or Aragorn and that elf chick whose name escapes me right now. Ah shit, I heard that Mike likes to read, and I don't wanna sound slick, but I heard he's got a PhD, a pretty huge dictionary if you know what I mean. Adele knows what I mean, but we don't gotta play Pictionary. Let's run away and start a life together, cause I can think of another place that I'd rather be than holding you in my arms, laying under the palms in a little house down by the sea. Nothing says I love you like saying I do, except for maybe lightsabers in the living room singing, doctor, doctor, can you give me the news? I got a bad case of loving you. Let's run away and start a life together, cause I can think of another place that I'd rather be than holding you in my arms, laying under the palms in a little house down by the sea. Nothing says I love you like saying I do, except for maybe lightsabers in the living room singing, doctor, doctor, can you give me the news? I got a bad case of loving you.